All right, so 6 weeks out from competing in Europe, and this past week we have dropped some more food, so some more carbs from my diet, and increased my cardio just by a little bit. Instead of going by 1,000 calories, we moved my cardio to 80 minutes. So I was between 70 and 75, so it's not a big jump, but it is enough of a jump to burn off a few more calories, so which is good. Aside from that, I have not been sleeping, and that has been freaking brutal on me. Mainly because, okay, first of all, working out when you're tired really sucks, but not sleeping gives you this negative attitude sometimes. And when you're dieting hard and you're working out, you know that voice in your head that says, nah, don't do it, don't worry about it. Well, that voice is getting louder, and it's really driving me nuts. It's like that little kid in the grocery store saying, Mommy, Mommy, I want it. He's whining, he's complaining, and his mom's saying no, and you just want to bitch slap that kid in the back of the head and tell him to shut up, right? But you can't. But you want to. Everybody wants to bitch slap that little noisy little pecker. Anyway, so that's what's going on in my head right now. It's incessant, this voice in my head. It's like my higher self and my lower self having a fight. When I get enough sleep, that higher voice, the higher self voice, it's no problem. But when I don't get enough sleep, and that's been all week, that lower voice is really loud, and my thought process is not good. My emotions are not good. I get angry or short. I don't want to say short-tempered because I don't really have a temper. I don't get angry with people, but with myself, I do. You should hear me in the gym. I scream at myself sometimes. You know when people grunt and groan in the gym, it's not always because it's hard to push the weight, it's emotions being released. And so I will actually swear at that little voice in my head going, you suck, or you're not good enough, or this, that, or whatever negative thing it happens to be telling me. And it's incessant and has been driving me nuts. So there's that. And the thing is, the problem with that is your brain will give up before your body. So if I don't tell it to shut up, seriously, like out loud, and people probably look at me too, like, what the hell is he talking to? You know, who's he talking to? What the hell is he talking about? If I don't tell it out loud, it won't shut up. And my brain will give up before my body does. I can do with the physical pain, but the brain doesn't want to do with any pain. So there's that. Let's see what else has happened. Some of the workouts, I don't know if you've ever worked out until you almost make yourself sick, but I'm pushing the weight so hard right now because I have such little energy that I'm actually getting a little bit dizzy and almost making myself sick sometimes. Like, I will work out. When I work out, my eyes are shut sometimes when I'm doing my reps, and I open my eyes and I'm just like, wow, I'm dizzy. So there's that. Let's see. My high carb day was Sunday, and so naturally after a high carb day, your metabolism speeds up a little bit, and so when you not only had a high carb day, then you drop some carbs, it's really, really uncomfortable. It is not a pleasant thing when you drop your food. So one of the challenges with being 6 weeks out when you're dropping your food is it's very uncomfortable all the time. And this again is where your brain says, have some food, and you gotta shut it up. You gotta get comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's what you have to do. Now, aside from that, things are going really good, eh? All this negativity, and hey, great. Actually, no, it is going good. I'm back to 100% pretty much with my hernia and my lower back. I'm actually starting to do some deadlifts. I'm only using the bar, and a couple of times I've used the bar and maybe 20 pounds a side, and just very short movements, but it is coming along, so we're recuperating pretty good. Aside from that, let's see how we look. Now, right now I have this negative attitude in my head, like this negative space because I'm hungry and tired because I haven't slept. I'm even trying that meditation stuff on YouTube where, sleep to this. It doesn't work. At least not for me. You know, sleep to this and you'll fall asleep great. You'll sleep great. It's just not working for me. If you got any suggestions, let me know. Aside from taking some meds or anything. All right, so here we are today, and I'm going to try to do this without a negative attitude. I can see, and this is purely logical thinking, I can see that I'm a little bit it's because of the lack of food, and my water might be a little bit low too. I'm a little bit depleted because I can see that the muscles have sort of recessed because they're not as full, especially through here. And again, this is where you're going to see it first. All right. Shoulders, not too bad. I can see a little bit through my chest too, a little depleted, and my arms look pretty depleted too. But aside from that, I mean, I'm not going to get my knickers in a twist. And here's the thing, okay? Even when you're feeling bad about yourself, now whether it's a good thing or not, whether you've gone backwards or not, remember that success is not a straight line. There's that jagged line to success. You go up a little bit, come back down a little bit, and hopefully you don't come back down too far. And then you go up a little bit and come back down. And every time you come back down, it's like pulling an elastic, and well, at least I get on myself going, what are you doing? Come on, let's go, let's go. So it's like pulling elastic, and then you let it go, and then you go even further than you would have if you didn't go backwards. So that's how I'm looking at this. So I'm not going to get my knickers in too much of a twist, although I do got to get rid of that negativity, so I need sleep. So this is what I'm looking like today. Yeah, I'm totally depleted. Here we go there. Yeah. And this side. Okay. So that's what I look like today. And that's 6 weeks out from going to France. So wish me luck, and I'll talk to you next week. If you got something from this, great. If you didn't, that's fine too. This is more for me, and I hope I didn't jabber on too much because I am so hungry and tired. But nonetheless, that's it. So I'll talk to you next week. Cheers.